What you doing over there?
Dancing. That's what I do better. That's what I do on Friday night. Dance. I'm on the middle of the dance floor doing this.
Whoa.
Uh,
What? All right, let me flip this over here and see what's going on. All right, you guys are tuned in to the Pepper Stewart Show. We caught Tex in his Tex off dance off over there.
mm-hmm.
He was getting after it.
If you want to dance with me on Friday night, you do what you find me doing. What you dance for?
When you get home or what?
no, I'm dance. That's the dance, y'all.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, boys. You guys are tuned in here. While you're tuned in, I don't know. You tell me. That's what happens around
Son,
here.
have you lost your mind?
I think they have because that's why they're tuned in here. So here we go. You are tuned in to another episode of the award-winning Pepper Stewart Show. Trophies on the wall. Not that way, other way. Oh, they can't see it, I guess. Anyway, all right, here we go, guys. We got stuff tonight. You got Tex over there.
I got the trophy.
I don't know what he's doing. He is the trophy, I guess. Okay. We're going to talk about stuff tonight. Stuff happened this week. Stuff's been going on, so we're going to talk about it. The PBR is getting ready to kick off. We're going to tell you about the 2017 start. The tickets are on sale already for 2017, the PBR. We'll tell you about it. The ERA had an announcement this week.
Yesterday.
There's some controversy surrounding that, and it's kind of odd, but not really. I don't know. It's I don't know if the build-up if it was worth the build-up or what it was, but we're going to dive into some ERA talk here shortly, because that happened. It was real short how that all went down, and I got some emails and stuff from folks, and we're going to talk about it. I'm not going to name your name, so I'm sure you're out there watching to see if I want to call you out. I'm not going to call you out because
we don't do that here.
No, because with my my local cabeza here, I think a lot of times people do stuff like that just so you do call them out because that's free advertising. You know what I mean? Free publicity, right? So I don't do that.
But the only people we do call out is shout out. Hey, Melina Lopez. That's who we call out.
You just said
my
Liz.
fan.
Oh, you said Liz a while ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who you calling out over there?
Well, Lee ain't watching the show, but I know Melina is.
Buckley.
Buckley's watching.
Yeah.
He's watching.
Hey, Buckley. Hey.
Boomhauer.
Hey, Tennessee Tiff.
Is Tennessee Tiff watching too?
I'm sure she's watching.
Betsy.
Betsy. Hey, Betsy.
Luann.
Luann. Oh, yeah. Hey, Luann. We need to go on a date, Luann.
I can't say that.
Free Kim picture.
What? Send pictures. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right, what do we get into? Oh, PRCA. We got some PRCA stuff. We're going to talk about that briefly as well. And then, as always, we've got our good UK and odd stories to fill you in on.
People driving fast and historical cars.
That's what we're talking about. And we got one story. It's a good story here. We talked about it a while. I guess 2 years ago is when we talked about it. That's how long it's been since we talked about this story the first time. And it's about a kitty cat.
I hope some of y'all remember what happened 2 years ago.
I'm sure you did. If you don't, you can go back and look. Episodes. Speaking of 2 years ago and episodes and past shows, I'm going to remind you guys of something that happened a while back when we get into our rodeo stuff. But anyway, cattle news. We're going to talk about the cows. Cow got arrested in New Zealand. In New Zealand, a cow got arrested. We're going to talk about that. We're going to tell you all about it. Cattle prices still dropping. And in Switzerland.
Boo!
Yeah. In Switzerland.
Oh, that's not good.
3-year-old quarter horse competitions. They got some better ideas for that. So we're going to get to it. So.
My God, are you still talking?
Yes, I'm still talking. That's what you do when you're the host of the show. You talk, right? I don't know. We do want to say hello to our folks. We had some other emails and things come in. We got some folks up north, and they tune in every week. And we randomly select certain folks from emails and things that win a prize. There's no rhyme or reason to why you win the prize, but when you send emails and stuff back to the page with feedback and whatnot, we randomly select folks and fix them up. So our folks up there in Washington got something coming. That is enough rambling, man. So what's going on, Tex? What'd you do this weekend?
I went to some traveling this weekend.
Where'd you go?
Well, I was headed to Nashville, Tennessee. But
What?
but I left it a bit late. 'Cause I was just going to go to Memphis. But I kind of took a detour and ended up in Monroe, Louisiana.
What are you doing there?
I just drove till it got dark and got me a hotel,
What kind of hotel did you get?
the Hampton Inn.
That's nasty.
Hampton Inn, not too nasty. Hampton Inn was kind of, I don't know, a little bit not fancy, but fancy.
All right.
And then I did a little dancing at the little random hotel.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, dancing.
Dancing in a random. You were dancing in a random hotel.
I mean, random town.
I was like, you're in a random hotel and you're dancing in a random hotel. What are you talking about?
And just so y'all know, I had a hotel and I was alone by myself the whole night. I didn't have nobody in the hotel with me because I'm a good Christian guy. So just I didn't point that out.
You gonna make sure?
I want to advertise that. I'm gonna be like a good Christian and advertise that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just so y'all know I'm not a non-gentleman. And then I went to little big old Baptist church that morning, and then I drove back to Dallas.
I know you want to help, but this is getting out of control.
Out of control.
You're out of control. Thinking, what?
Yeah. So that road trip on, you are invited.
Who?
So,
Who you inviting now?
whoever want to go with me, you are invited. So on any Friday night, y'all don't have nothing to do, feel free to call me up, and I'll come get you, no matter where it is.
Yeah, you already think that here. When California goes ring a ding ding in that telephone. Right there.
And look, I may have to do a little road trip in California.
A road chupacabra.
We may have to meet halfway though.
Yeah.
That place is crawling with crackheads and debutantes.
That's where you're going. Let's talk about rodeo stuff. Let's get into it. You know what? Oh man, I want to get into so much stuff right now. It's insane. It's insane in my membrane because that's what happens. Let's start off. Oh man, what I want to start with. Let's start off with all right, let's get the ERA out of the way. Okay, let's knock it out. Then we'll jump off to our PBR and our PRCA and everything. Let's get this ERA stuff knocked out. All right, we're gonna knock it out because here's the deal. The ERA had a surprise press conference. Not really a surprise press conference, but it kind of came together really fast. Okay, and the ERA is going to put out some information about what's coming up because their finals are coming up in November, so they want to get some information out to the people. And it might have worked better had they just put out a press release, hey, this is what we're going to do and this is what's happening, because the build up to this, the build up to the announcement, it wasn't the boom like you expected it to be, because
It never is.
there's stuff in the works that there's some things that I thought were going to be announced, and I was like, okay, all right, finally, this is going to they're going to announce this, it's going to get out there, everybody's going to be excited, it's going to be a good thing, they're going to be glad to hear this and everything. That didn't happen. That now after the finals, I guess they're going to wait till after finals, then they'll have this other announcement, which would be great. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be what you wish you would have got this announcement, but you didn't get it. And we do stuff with a lot of associations. All right, we work with a lot of different rodeo associations. We don't run down one association or the other. We just talk about, we're an equal opportunity offender, if you want to call it that. We talk about every association out there. We talk about them, whatever's going on, and we do our ERA features here. We have our ERA features. We have the different athletes on, all the time. We're not doing anybody tonight because we're just gonna ramble for a while. But we do those. We're doing the semifinal broadcast from Mesquite Rodeo. We do those. We're gonna be there next on September 24th, doing the live play-by-play action over there on the 24th. Then we'll be back again for October 1st and 2nd. So if you want to listen in at pepperstewart.com, you can listen in, get play-by-play action, see what happens, who's winning, what's going on, all that stuff. All right, so yes, we do that. But, you know, we were contacted by RFD. They said, hey, you know, we're doing this press conference. You know, you got anything, your media, you got anything you want to throw out? And that's another thing, media. All right, yes, we're entertainment. We are entertainment. We are a talk show. We talk about stuff. That's what we do. We're entertaining. We entertain people. We tell stories. We tell random stuff, and every now and then we throw some actual news and truths in there somewhere amongst all this stuff, right? That's what we do. And so if you would say, are you actual media like Channel 4 News or something like that? No, we're not a hard-hitting, investigation. We're going to interview and make you cry every time you're on the show. No, we don't do that. We have our guest on. We talk to them. We just talk to them like you're just sitting around in a room, at a restaurant.
Coffee shop.
You're like in a coffee shop. We sit around and talk to them. We ask them, all kinds of stuff. And we don't berate them about lawsuits. We don't ask them about we don't ask them about lawsuits. We don't ask them about rodeo fines and rodeo. We don't ask about that stuff because you got to think, if every time you went out with your buddies, sitting around having coffee, and they gave you a hard time about every time you've been in jail or been arrested or been in trouble, you're going to quit running around with them people. It's going to be aggravating. So we're not aggravators. We're conversators, all right?
We ask them what they want for dinner.
That's right. We have a good time. That's what we do.
What they going to eat? What do you want as an appetizer?
That's right.
That's what you do when you go to a restaurant. You talk about appetizers.
And we do. And we do that. So and that's what happens. And so this thing aired last night. They had the pre-thing went on that day, and then it aired that night. And yes, we had some information thrown out to them to ask and stuff during this deal last night. Well, after this thing airs last night, I'm getting emails and things from other media associations, and they're just flabbergasted. Like, what happened? How'd you know about this? What's going on? Who told you? I'm like, what? What is going on, people? What y'all jacking with me for? But anyway, there was a few different folks that were questioning what happened. Well, I don't know what happened, guys. You're asking the wrong person. They asked me for information. I give it to them. That's what I do. I'm a giver. Anyway, so that's what happened with that deal. But anyway, I got some crazy emails and things from these other media types, and I had fun with it. I liked it. I thought it was funny because I do. I enjoy chaos. But they also point out some other things. So I want to say this. When it comes to the ERA stuff, all right, they say, oh, you're an ERA homer. You're all for ERA. You're blah, blah, blah. No, we're for rodeo. We talk about rodeo. We talk about ranching too, but we talk about rodeo. And we're for all rodeo. We talk to all associations everywhere. All associations have good stuff. All associations have bad stuff. But the people like to harp on the bad stuff. Everybody wants to talk about bad or what they think is bad. Well, the TV, the news, everything's full of that crap. All you ever see is bad news on TV. You don't ever see good stuff. Like on Facebook, you'll see a picture, the animal videos where somebody grabs a dog and throws it across an alley or something. That gets 10,000 shares. But the guy goes down to the pound and adopts the dog and takes it home. Nobody shares that. That's not controversial. They won't be controversial. Just like them knuckleheads playing football. They won't be controversial. Well, I guess, if you're sitting on the bench and you ain't got anything to do, you want to get your name out there and do something. You're already sitting there anyway, so you might as well just stay there, right? Mm-hmm. So anyhow, that happens. I had some folks calling out things. When the ERA first started, yes, we were there. We were there at the press conference when everything kicked off. Everything started. We were there doing stuff, and we've been working with them ever since. And that's just what we work with. Everybody. We work with all the associations. It's not just one or the other or whatever. So yeah, we talk about everything. And you other associations out there that's got stuff, you want to send it to us? Come on, bring it on. We talk about it. That's like right now. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. As far as media, we got stories on our website, and we have articles and things, and we've got avid imagery rodeo photography that shoots all our stuff, and that's another thing too that I like to point out. That guy, he don't know what he's talking about. But I do want to point that out. A lot we don't go and share other people's stories, man. We write stories and then the stories get sent to us. You know, we post those because they send to us to post them. But as far as rodeo pictures and things, that's our people. We take all that stuff. Other than 1% of the rodeo shots and rodeo pictures that we post, 1% of those came to us from the association. No, we didn't go on Facebook and steal them off somebody's wall or some wall or whatever. They're sent to us by the association to post with the story that association wants us to publish. The rest of those rodeo pictures are taken by us, whether it's taken by myself, whether it's taken by Tex, whether it's taken by Avid Rodeo Imagery. I can't ever say it right. Avid. It's on the website. Go look it up. But anyway, that's who shoots all our stuff. They work with us and pretty much handle our media department as far as the media stuff goes from the associations. And they travel around every weekend. They're at another rodeo shooting stuff, whether they're putting it on Snapchat, whether they're sending pictures back to us. Just like last weekend, they were in Springfield PBR. Those PBR pictures we got, that stuff we took. And I know there's a lot of other media types out there that claim to be media. Oh, we're media. We're the number one source of rodeo and bull riding news on Twitter and stuff like that. Well, yeah, they go out there and share stuff and screenshot and post and do that. Well, that's fine, but that's not what we do here. And so anyway, we do real stuff. And we ramble too. And I hope you enjoyed that rambling because that was too much rambling. You think I was enough rambling over a text?
Hey, rambling. Yeah, I think, I don't know.
It was aggravating the crap that I was getting in the mail and stuff last night. And I was like, look, guys, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you guys do on your end because I don't follow other people's stuff. I just do my own. I have enough trouble keeping up with my own stuff. So anyway, for all you guys out there that are watching tonight and are wondering what is going on and all that rambling stuff, well, I just thought I'd throw it out there for you guys, because it wasn't bugging me, but it was aggravating. It's kind of like if you stepped on a toy walking across the living room. It ain't gonna kill you, but you're like, really, guys? Do you not really know what's going on? Do you not really know what we do? Do you not understand the stuff? We're a show. We're entertainment. As a lot of folks call it, the Tonight Show for cowboys. That's what we do. We're entertaining. We're here to be funny and make fun of stuff and talk about stuff and be ridiculousness, right? Or ridiculous. Did I say that right? So anyway, let's talk about some real stuff. How about that? You want to do that, Tex?
Yes, I'm all about real stuff. I'm all about real stuff.
All right, let's go to the PBR right here in your PBR ear holes.
PBR.
I got it right
You
here.
got PBR news? I don't have
got
PBR news.
I got it for you right here. The PBR to open 2017 season at Madison Square Garden with the first of 4 majors right there.
That is in New York City, the Big Apple.
Yes, that's it. Tickets on sale now for Monster Energy Buck Off at the Garden. New York will kick off a fierce 26-stop tour. The 3-day event is first of 4 PBR majors in 2017. This is for the second year in a row that the PBR Elite seats will be available for those who want the true VIP experience. If you want to be the true PBR fan experience, you can get the Elite seats. That gets you. You're in an exclusive section right there of the arena, immediately next to the chutes and all the action. The PBR Elite seats are priced at $505 a piece, which will give fans the VIP experience of a lifetime, a pre-event reception with refreshments, backstage tours featuring a PBR 101 presentation and a meet and greet with the top stars.
And not to mention they have Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
You can't beat a deal like that.
You can't beat a deal like that. I was probably should have brought some water in here. I'm about to choke to death over here. The 2017 Built for Tough series also has stops lined up for Chicago, Anaheim, California, and Dallas. Which is not really Dallas, it's Arlington, but if you're
Close
not in
enough.
Texas, it makes sense to say Dallas.
Nobody know what Arlington is, but everybody know what Dallas is.
The Big D, and I do mean Dallas.
Yeah, Big D.
18-state tour, accumulating with the PBR Built for Tough World Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2017 PBR World Championship. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it? Isn't that how you do it? That's how you do it, too. All right, what do you got over? You got a story for me? What are you talking about? You got something? Tell me something.
I'll tell
Tell
you.
me a story. I don't talk too much.
Oh, well. All right.
You know what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, talk. I've been dying to do this show about driving 88 miles an hour
What?
in a DeLorean.
What'd you do?
DeLorean. You remember the show Back to the Future
Yeah, I remember it.
that made famous the DeLorean car?
Yeah,
Nobody knew what the DeLorean car was until
Tell
it
me
was on
about
that
it.
movie.
Tell me all
Now
about
it
it.
made popular. Now it's popular. Back to the Future thing in England. It's an England story, if you didn't know.
Sussex.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. I'll call you back. Back to the Future fan in England was caught driving more than 88 miles an hour in the DeLorean. And filmed Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd's character drove the vehicle at 88 miles an hour, and they had to reach 88 miles an hour to travel through time. But this 55-year-old Nigel Mill was not attempting to change feet when police pulled him over. He wasn't trying to time travel. It was just 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and he was trying to get to church
What was he
on
doing?
time.
What?
When the road was clear, but everybody was on church at church on Sunday morning, so nobody was on the road. But he was trying to get to church, I'm sure. Mill added he paid $30,000 for the vehicle as a car fan and a fan of the film.
All right.
And he only take you out on the road a few times a year. Yeah, and people, when people see a DeLorean car, they have to take pictures of it because it's a car made famous
You know they're
by
made.
Back to the Future.
You know those are made right there in Humble, Texas. You know that? You know there's a DeLorean plant right there in Humble.
Really?
Yep, I used to drive by it
I did not know that.
down there when I was down around H Town.
Maybe I need to go on a little road trip.
Go check it out. Check it out. All right, what else we got? We got more stuff.
I don't know I must be doing something wrong.
Why'd you
Because
say?
this girl just called me 2 times in about 10 minutes. So right now,
Who's calling
I will have to apologize right now.
Who's calling you right now? Let's call them right now. Let me get the Skype up here. And we'll ring a ding ding on what they want to know. They want to talk to you on the show or what?
I don't know. I was going to shout out, make sure you're not mad at me. Melina, I will call you back.
Oh man, that's insane.
I didn't get her last name. I just get her first name. Nobody knows who Melina is.
Yeah. All right. How about this? This is an update to a story that we did about 2 years ago. Okay, Bart, the zombie cat. Okay, Bart the zombie cat.
Do y'all remember him?
Do you remember we talked about? But speaking of 2 years ago, you people. Yeah, I shouldn't get into that. But anyway,
What happened 2 years ago?
not 2 years ago, a year ago. Somebody's commenting on there about not being a homer, not critical of the ERA. If you guys go back to when it first started, we were pretty critical of what was going on, just like everybody else was, and we still kind of are about how things happened, things went down. But we're out here to promote rodeo. We ain't here to gripe like most folks. Most people like to gripe and be negative all the time. Quit being negative Nancy's and come on now, get on with it. All right, let's talk about a zombie cat. This cat dug itself out of its own grave and has been officially adopted after 2 year legal battle between the Humane Society and the original owner. Now, what happened 2 years ago, when we had this story out the first time, Bart was hit by a car, okay? And the guy, the owner of the cat, thought he was dead. So he was too much into the cat. Maybe they drank Moscato together or Pinot Meow. I don't know. And so he thought the cat was dead, but he couldn't bring himself to bury the cat. So he got his neighbor to bury the cat. And then I think it's like 2 days later, the cat showed up. It dug itself out. It wasn't buried deep enough. It dug itself out and came back home. So, so after 20 months of our care, countless hours of paperwork, and millions of prayers and well wishes from across the world, we finally been legally granted ownership of Bart, the miracle cat, to the Humane Society of Tampa Bay. The society announced in a press release. All right, this is a press release for the cat. All right, it's big time news in Florida. They won't know about this, right? But he was only ours for a few hours as his foster family prepared to take him and make a place in their home for him permanently. Bart's original owner, Elise, had his neighbor bury the cat after being struck by a car. 5 days later, okay, it's 5 days. All right, I thought it was a couple days. It was a couple days. 5 days later, Bart dug himself out of his own grave and reappeared at his owner's home looking for some food. He's hungry. He's been buried for 5 days.
Yeah.
He wants to eat,
He
right?
need something to eat.
He wanted to eat. So anyhow, they did surgery on him at the Humane Society. Did surgery on him, repaired his broken jaw, removed his eye.
I guess he had an eye knocked
That's
out.
what it was. I remember now. Now that I read that, we don't pre-read the stories. We see the headlines, and we print them off and go, good stuff. All right, that's what it was. Now I remember why they called him the zombie cat, because when he come out, he had his busted jaw and his eyeballs hanging out, and looked like like on the Walking Dead or something. That's what it was. We got to pre-read this stuff sometimes, or not, because that's entertaining, right?
Well, do you know who the foster home, the permanent home for this cat was? Why the Humane Society kind of found a home so fast?
Joe Camel?
Yeah, no.
Who?
The Humane Society marketing coordinator said anonymous. They don't want to know who the cat belonged to.
Yeah.
A longtime staffer will be bought new home. Somebody who worked for the Humane Society is the one that took this cat over.
Eddie Stilson.
Yeah.
All right. The zombie. What they say? They say cats got 9 lives, right? Cats got 9 lives.
So apparently somebody at the Humane Society fell in love with it after they gave it surgery and healed it. So she ended up taking it home.
How about
Because she must be a cat person.
El Gato?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he. I think that he. Maybe he may have taken it home.
What if?
Because men like cat too. Men are cat people.
Meow,
I have a couple of cats in my house.
meow. What?
Yeah.
How about? Have you ever, in your life, had your cow arrested and thrown in jail?
No, I can't say I have.
You never had a cow arrested, booked, cuffed, stuffed, and thrown in the slammer?
No, and I don't know why you would, but apparently it happened in New Zealand,
New Zealand.
another European country.
In New Zealand, in Christchurch, New Zealand.
That's the name of the town, by the way.
Yeah, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Just so you clarify that.
A young cow in New Zealand was scooped up, all right, by the police after being seen wandering around the local streets. There's your shot right there of the cow riding in the cop car. Canterbury police shared the photo of the criminal calf in the back of the patrol car after receiving reports from residents. The police picked up the friendly calf in Phillipstown after receiving reports that a cattle beast was wandering the roads.
A cattle beef. I wonder who called it a cattle beef. Would that like a call?
Kind of like a chupacabra, the cattle beast. The calf was handed over to animal control where it will be rehomed after spending a night in jail. He was taken back to a cell for the night, but feeding him was kind of tricky because there wasn't not a lot of grass at the police station, and the calf having an apparent aversion to trim milk. So they were weaning him off milk. He's a small calf. Those of you watching, y'all saw it, but those of you in that enjoy the audio version of this deal, yes, it's probably a little. I don't know. I'd say maybe 200-pound little baldy calf right here, rolling in the back of the police car.
That don't
going down
like
the
milk.
highway. Yeah, they're trying to trim it for milk. I guess they meant to say weaning for milk, but we're talking about New Zealand, so it's
Yeah, they get stuff back for.
language barrier, man. Language barrier. How much time? We got a little bit of time left. We're gonna hit a few more stories, and then we're gonna get out of here because I rambled way too long on that ERA stuff, but it kind of.
But that's news, though. That's
But
what
it-
all about news.
But it made me laugh. It's like you guys are, I don't know, those guys, those poor guys. I felt bad for those professional media types that were all bent out of shape that they didn't know about it. But hey, that ain't my problem, right? I just do what I do, and that's what happens. Because I make my own rules, do my own thing, do what I want to do it like we like to do it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's your fault, because you need medication or not.
Well,
I don't know.
I think I need medication every day.
I think so.
Mhm.
Switzerland, they stop the riding competitions for 3-year-old quarter horses. This is translated from German, so don't even try to read that because it's backwards. I can give you the gist of it. The gist
I
of
kind of want to read it.
it, yeah, it sounds funny if you try to read it. What they're doing is the 3-year-old, a lot of like your cutting horse, reining horse, and stuff like that, they do a lot of 3-year-old, even race horses, I think they do 3-year-old competition. I don't know. Google that. Figure it out. Let me know. But they do competitions for 3-year-olds and derbies and futurities and all that stuff for 3-year-old horses. Where what they're saying is Switzerland realized that at 3 years old, the horse is still really not completely, finished growing. Because even some horses, they really don't thicken up and really get to meat on them till they're about 5 years old. So that's kind of what we're talking about. So what they're saying is the equestrian futurities of the Swiss Union and Quarter Horse is stopping the 3-year-olds. The request was unanimously adopted. Furthermore, eligible to be 2- and 3-year-old horses in the discipline will be in hand, trail, and lunge line. So they're saying that your 2- and 3-year-olds can still be shown. You're just not riding them. You're going to lead them around, in hand and lunge line, whatever. So they're raising the age of ridden horses in the Swiss is going to be to the subject to the 3, 4, and 5 or 6-year-old start in the maturity classes and the ranch riding the new program. The newly added programs has the SQHA ranch riding. The emergent discipline is all about the way to present the versatility of a finely ridden, willing, standing on the aids horse and growing popularity. I don't read German. I'm not a good translator. Google did that for me, so I'm sorry. Google has failed you. But you get the gist of it. The gist of the story is they're going to raise the riding age class horses to give horses time to grow. Let them be children a little longer before you put them to work. Right? Isn't that what that means?
Yeah,
Why don't we jump? All right, we still got the cattle. I got cattle prices. I got Houston Livestock Show Rodeo, and I got the booster for vaccinations. Also, you guys can jump onto the Facebook page. It's a Facebook page exclusive for those of y'all that don't know, that don't follow the Facebook page on Pepper Stewart Show. The exclusive every Thursday or every week, we post a weekly farm and ranch report where we cover this stuff that I haven't got to yet, which is about stuff going on in the farm and ranch world in Texas, and then some East Texas cattle prices and cattle news and stuff like that. That's kind of what this is. Talking about booster vaccinations for beast calves, the cattle prices dropping, and the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo junior exhibitors. What they're doing up there, 2.57 million in additional support awarded to the 2016 junior exhibitors from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So that's on there too. So if you guys want to know about booster vaccinations, if you need booster vaccinations or not for your beef calves, the cattle prices are dropping. how much they drop, and the Houston Livestock Rodeo. What we're going to do is we're going to tell you, you know what? I'm not going to tell you that. You're
You
gonna
have to watch
go,
the video.
You got to go to the Pepper Stewart Show Facebook page and watch the exclusive, right? Because we're going to talk about
Video.
we're going to talk about PRCA. All right, PRCA. We're going to talk about a calf roper. Friend of the show, calf roper here. We're going to talk about Corey Solomon right here. Corey Solomon, all right, he remained red hot in his pursuit for his first gold buckle. He's still striving for that first world champion buckle. He's working hard at it. The 26-year-old, he's still a young man, earned nearly $4,000, and then picked up a victory at his second biggest rodeo of the weekend in Lewistown, Idaho, at the Lewistown Roundup, with an 8.1 second run that added another $4,376 to his bank account and has allowed him to move to 5th in the world. So Corey Solomon has bumped himself up to number 5 in the world of PRCA calf ropers. Let's see, and he took the 28.5 seconds on 3 head of calves. So divide that by 3 and give you an average of each calf, right? Now that works. And we got one more little tidbit, kind of the quote of the day, quote of the week. That was kind of interesting here. It comes from a clown. He was a PRCA clown, 6 decades PRCA clown. He kind of tells about his first bull riding experience right here. The first time he entered the bull riding as an 18-year-old, right? When you're 18, you get your permit, you get on the road, get that money, right? So, that's what Liesl Harris had to say. The guys that were already entered in the bull riding, guys that knew what they were doing, they offered me their ropes and spurs. And since they knew they were going to get my money, so they're like, well, heck yeah, you want to enter up? That's added money. So they let him in and let him borrow their stuff. I got on a bull in the second session, and I didn't even make it to the end of the gate. He threw me off, pulled my shirt off, and made me mad. Which Liesl Harris is now a PRCA, has been a PRCA clown for 6 decades now. Add that up. That's a long time. Liesl Harris been in the arena, making you laugh. 'Cause that's what clowns do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clowns make you laugh. That's what happens. What else we got? What else we got? You got some more stuff you want to talk about over there?
No, I'm out of the article. We already did the vaccination beat Kev and Cadaver popping and Fuculin, police car cow, zombie cat. You can.
This party is officially over.
It is. It is.
Well, I guess what, folks, we rambled on about stuff and did things, talked about a few things. I'm sure a few more of these folks gonna be mad and want to send stuff. Hey, you know what? Go ahead. I don't care. I get a kick out of it. I enjoy the controversy and the chaos that comes from those folks, man. Because why you gotta worry about what everybody's doing? If you do your own thing and you're doing good, why you worry about everybody else? You know what I mean? What are you worried about?
And anybody interested in a road trip, give me a call. We'll go and join this weekend. I will pick you up, depending on where you are going.
Yeah, he's gonna pick you up.
Yeah, like that. I'm like the inner fiber in a car. I will pick you up, and I would go above and beyond inner five. I will drive you around.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say inner side. Whoa! Whoa!
I'll drive you around and then drop you back off. I'll be like Uber. Hey, like
Quit
Uber.
talking like that.
Oh man!
That's not a joke, son.
I am Uber. I will Uber you and Uber you around.
I don't want to know that. Wama Tanya.
Oh man! You know what, guys? We had a good time out here with you guys today. as we do, we enjoy every show, and we always tell you, let us know stuff. Send us feedback. Tell us what you think, what you like, what you don't like. We like to hear from folks and tell us what's going on and what's going on in your world. If you got an event you want featured, or you want to advertise, become a featured advertiser, an advertiser, whatever, that stuff's out there. We've got a new advertising list to be posted for, I think it's on Indiegogo or something like that, where we're offering up a certain amount of advertising packages for different prices. There's only like 5 of each one, I think, and there's only one for the studio names. If you want to name the studio, make your company studio name, jump on that deal, because there's a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of rodeo stuff's coming up for the rodeo media, right? I'm gonna enjoy going to the American and stuff. And that's another thing. We worked with the American since it started. The very first one, we've been with everyone, giving away tickets, doing interviews, features, blah blah blah. So don't be surprised when they ask us for stuff. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So anyway, I guess we're going to get out of here. Tex got stuff to do. I got stuff to do, probably.
And I got people to call.
Yeah, he's got to call people. So,
I like call people to call.
so until then, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See you down the road, down the Rodeo Road. And as always, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your mama, tell somebody to watch it or listen. Burn your ear holes or your eyes. It's up to you what you want to burn. But check us out each and every week. We always got stuff for you. We don't know what it is. You don't know what it is, but you're gonna like it.
And I will bone you up.
Yeah, Tex gonna burn you up too. I got medicine for that.